About Turks and Caicos, it is located in the Caribbean. There are very few rainy days. It's made up of approximately 100 islands and keys. The main island where most of the population lives is Providenciales. And so for the purposes of this video, I'll be talking about Providenciales because that's where I would return. Hello Globetrotters, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lori, and in this community, we aim to educate, motivate, and inspire each other in all things travel related. So if you are not new here, then you've probably seen that I recently took a trip to Turks and Caicos. My first time in Turks and Caicos was in 2023, and that was a solo trip. And this time when I went back this year, it was not a solo trip. So the way that it ended up going was I stayed in a hotel room. And while I was staying in that hotel room, I realized that there were signs leading further back into the property. And so I asked one of the lovely staff members to give me a tour. They told me there was an entire villa type setup in the back. And once one of the guests had checked out for the week, I was able to get in there, and I showed you guys one of those tours last year. And it was a little grainy, so I went back this year and I actually stayed in the resort because it wasn't just me. I stayed in I believe it was a 1-bedroom suite the first time, and I showed you that tour. And then this time I stayed in a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath villa. And it was 4 of us. So that was a lot better, a lot more space. There was a shared pool outside. There was a barbecue grill, all of the things. Just this week, I got a call from a friend asking, hey, what's your recommendation for a stay in Turks and Caicos? And I said, that's so funny because I'm actually doing a video about this very topic. And so I plan on returning to the islands multiple times. And so the next time I return to Providenciales, I wanted to try out a different type of property. And I definitely want more access to the beach because, as you may have seen in the previous reviews of Ports of Call Resort, it is not on the beach. It's a 5-minute walk, or you can have someone actually just drive you there on the little golf cart that they have. One of the staff will happily take you, but they weren't very available. I think it was just one golf cart. So if you have any kinds of issues with mobility, then that may be an issue for you. But I decided that maybe I wanted to stay on the beach, and I like the water. I like the sound of the water. I like waking up to the sound of the water. So the ocean specifically. And so I decided that next time I go, I definitely want to stay closer to the water. And so how I'm organizing this very short list of my faves in Turks and Caicos is based on what I would be returning for, whether it would be a vacation, wellness, peace and tranquility. So let's get right into all the different categories of stay. So the first category is luxury, and obviously the name Ritz-Carlton just epitomizes luxury. So if you're going just for luxury, then the Ritz may be the location for you. The Ritz-Carlton is directly on Grace Bay Beach, which is the world famous popular beach in Providenciales, and it is about 6.2 miles from the airport. You will need a car. Either rent a car, which would probably be most economical, or get a taxi, which would be about $30 per person. Yes, the flights are cheap into Turks and Caicos, but if you're staying at the Ritz, you will not care about that $30 per person in any event. The Ritz is for luxury travelers looking for the ability to earn and burn Marriott Bonvoy points while in Turks and Caicos. You should stay here because it's built on one of the world's most iconic beaches. This Ritz-Carlton property places guests in the center of the action. The best way to book is through the website, because I do believe for all of these, if you book through the website, then you may get loyalty points, or you may be able to redeem loyalty points. So that's a great benefit. The Ritz-Carlton Turks and Caicos may not be a traditional all-inclusive resort. However, it does offer packages that include credits applicable to food and beverage purchases, making it possible to have at least some of your meals covered during your stay. I ate at the Ritz-Carlton Steakhouse the first night of my visit, the first time in Turks and Caicos, and it was amazing. It has a small casino on the property as well, just like one room casino. There are 147 guest rooms and suites, which offer limited or full ocean views, plus clean modern interiors in white, beige, and blue color schemes. Their floor-to-ceiling windows provide plenty of natural light, and the bathrooms have stunning rock accent walls and separate showers and tubs. It's a 12-story property. It appeals to travelers who appreciate a phenomenal location and the finer things in life. Outside the rooms, there are 2 pools, one for families and one exclusively for adults. Now, if the budget is truly no question for you, if you have an unlimited budget, sky's the limit, what have you, then Amanyara may be your choice. So this is for travelers, luxury travelers with an unlimited budget. So if I'm going to Amanyara, I'm going here because I want top of the line luxury. I want a secluded, exclusive environment, maybe even access to some celebrities, you know? The best way to book, again, go to their website directly. It's one of the Amman properties. It doesn't get more luxurious or expensive than Amman Resorts, Amanyara and Providenciales. This upscale retreat isn't a typical all-inclusive resort. However, it does offer full board packages that include all your drinks and food, making it worthy of consideration. On the secluded shores of an 18,000-acre nature reserve, the property boasts a white sand beach that stretches more than a mile long, so guests can unwind without rubbing elbows with hordes of tourists. To dial up the relaxation, visitors can book a treatment in one of 4 spa pavilions or take a private yoga or meditation class at the fitness center. The 36 pavilions and 20 villas are spacious, with a design that wouldn't be out of place in French Polynesia, as there are many warm wood accents, pitched ceilings, and neutral colors like beige and white. So each occupies a standalone building surrounded by lush vegetation and ponds or coastline, creating a particularly private atmosphere. Depending on your chosen accommodation, you may have access to an infinity edge pool from your pavilion or villa sun deck. Whether you spend the bulk of your stay taking it easy or trying out activities like the hobby cat sailing, tennis clinics led by professionals, and underwater photography excursions organized by the property's Nature Discovery Center, you'll need some sustenance to keep going. To satisfy your hunger or quench your thirst, visit one of their 3 on-site food and beverage outlets. So they have the restaurant, the beach club, and there's also the bar for light bites and cocktails. So that is Amanyara, and I've heard some great things about it, and I would definitely love to check it out. Again, if budget was not even a consideration. Now, if I were revisiting Turks and Caicos and I wanted a boutique style hotel, because I have been falling more and more in love with boutique hotels, then I would go for the Rock House. It's boutique and it's modern, 2 things that I love in a property. If you consider yourself a jet setter, if you consider yourself a privacy seeker, if you consider yourself a modern maven, then you will love it at the Rock House. It features all-star amenities like oversized suites with private infinity pools, complimentary see-through paddle boards, champagne and chocolate chip cookies at check-in, and don't miss the sunset drink at the Cave Bar and the lemon spaghetti with Caribbean lobster at Vita. One of the newest properties to hit the main island of Providenciales, Rock House is a modern boutique twist on the many traditional properties that currently dot the famed Grace Bay Beach. So Rock House, as you can see, is a little bit closer to the airport. It's 2.1 miles from Providenciales. The fact that it's off the main drag from most of the hotel chains gives this unique property its feeling of privacy. This may also be one of the things that makes me not consider it for my very next visit, because it's off of the main strip, and I really like the main strip and all the activity that it provides. So this may make it a great choice for travelers who want more relaxation, though, who want less crowds. So there are only 46 rooms. So these 46 luxurious accommodations, ranging from poolside studios to spacious two-bedroom suites, offer sweeping views of the ocean. Plus, suites come equipped with their own private plunge pools, but no matter where you are on the property, you'll feel like you have it all to yourself. If you should ever want to venture outside the walls of your hotel room haven, there's a gorgeous pool perched above the ocean, offering a low-key space to take a dip and finally read that novel that's been collecting dust on your nightstand. So if boutique hotel is what I'm after, then I'm definitely going to be checking out the Rock House, and I would recommend it to you as well. Now, maybe I'm interested in wellness, maybe I'm interested in ultimate relaxation, in rejuvenation, then I would consider the Shore Club. And this is also a place that a lot of couples choose. The Shore Club is approximately 7.63 miles from Providenciales International Airport. Dotted along the sandy and less inhabited beaches of Long Bay, Shore Club is only a short drive from the hustle and bustle of Grace Bay Beach, but it offers guests a serene respite in an area of the island where few other properties reside. From its multiple pools to its well-appointed guest rooms and suites, this property has an elite reputation for a reason. For couples, the Shore Club offers a luxurious way to relax and unwind with romantic dining experiences, a luxurious spa inspired by nature, and plenty of hidden spots throughout the property to escape and enjoy a private cocktail. Wellness abounds at this hotel, as evident by the spa's oceanfront treatment bungalows, where you can enjoy a couple's massage, to the tennis courts, to the center-of-the-art fitness center, equipped with everything you need to stay on track with your workouts. So if I'm going there for, getting back on track with my workout, with my fitness regime, with my yoga practice, meditation, and all of those things, then the Shore Club may be something that I consider, because it's out of the way. It's not the party spot. It's not the rah-rah spot. It won't be late night loud, and not a lot of tourists buzzing about. Now, the Goldilocks property that has a little bit of everything. It has the location, it has a spa, it has multiple restaurants, great restaurants, beachfront access, tons of water activities, and of course, Grace Bay Beach, 7 stars beach resort and spa. This is actually located right next to the Ritz-Carlton and also across from where I stayed last at Ports of Call. It's a fan-shaped trio of 7-story buildings curved around a beachfront pool and patio on Grace Bay. It's close also to the Providenciales shopping district. Enormous rooms in soft colors have marble baths and soaking tubs, proving that bigger can mean better. Staff members always serve with a smile and make a point of remembering names. The restaurant 7 dishes up Caribbean-inspired cuisine with entrees like house-made stone crab ravioli, or you can opt for private beachfront dining, complete with a personal butler and a playlist of your choosing. If you're traveling with the family, the kids' camp provides diversions such as lizard hunting and sandcastle building, or you can all go for a dip in the island's only heated saltwater pool. 2 things about the 7 Stars Resort and Spa, which overlooks Grace Bay, make it ideal for traveling with small children. First, the all-suite accommodations, refurbished in 2019, feel wonderfully fresh, spacious, and well-appointed, with 4-poster beds, Nespresso machines, and L'Occitane bath products. Second, the atmosphere in the public spaces is super relaxed. It's the kind of place where no one bats an eye if your toddler has a meltdown on the lobby floor. So this is the kind of place, like I said, that's family friendly. There are separate pools, as I noticed when I was there. I got a day pass, and actually we had our first night's dinner there. If you look back at the vlog, we had our first night's dinner at 7 Stars Resort. Observed the beautiful sunset. There was live music playing at the restaurant right there on the deck. It's called The Deck. And then there was also dinner on our last night, on our 5th night there in Turks and Caicos. We had also on the deck. We didn't eat at any of the other restaurants. We wanted to be as close to the ocean, as close to the sand as possible, see the sunset, enjoy the fresh air and all of that. And we saw that there was a adults only pool, and there were kids only pools as well. We got a day pass. We were able to jump on the Hobby Cat. You could have taken advantage of a number of other water activities included in your day pass price. And I think it was about $99 per person. So it was a great experience. And I was like, I would actually come back here because the staff was wonderful to us. They treated us as if we were full paying guests who were there for the entire week instead of just one day of just, sampling the goods that they had at their resort. This is my short list. Have you been to any of these? Which of these most appeals to you? What category of traveler are you? And let me know down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to value experiences over things because travel is the only thing you buy that truly makes you richer. Ciao.